And that was a shoot.
Yeah, that's full-blown shooting.
Since you want to shoot, cowboy!
And now, the Real Shoot Wrestling Podcast.
All right, here we are, Real Shoot Wrestling Podcast, already number 2. Can you believe it?
Already.
We've not killed each other yet. All right, my name is Gabe Jones.
I'm Tim Cross.
We got a guest. Why don't you introduce yourself?
TJ Phillips.
I'm not going to be able to hear that.
TJ Phillips.
TJ Phillips is
shy,
in here
TJ.
with us. Yeah, he's shy. He's quiet to himself, but he unleashes whenever it comes to the wrestling ring. He will. His next big match is April 9th in Marietta, Ohio. He is in a 8-man tag.
Yeah.
8-man tag. It is for Remix Pro Wrestling. What's the main event that night?
Matt Hardy and Facade against Moose and James Storm, I think.
Moose and James Storm. The whole card is loaded. If you know anything about Dalton Castle, he's there. Like he said, Matt Hardy's there. We got somebody from Beer Money. Not exactly sure, but somebody from Beer Money. Moose will be there. What's his name from TNA? He's going against Dalton Castle. Grotto. I'm a fan of his. I just don't ever really know how to pronounce his name. So it's a really good card, and it's April 9th. So if you like some independent wrestling, and it's not too far away, so go check it out.
And that's in Marietta.
Marietta, Ohio. Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, you're welcome for the plug.
Thank you much.
All right, so we are officially on the road to WrestleMania.
Officially,
We're in the fast lane.
I think they're already there.
We've gone through the roadblock, and now we're officially on the road.
I thought there was going to be a red light somewhere for a second. I thought they were going to try to
Was
throw
that
it.
an Eva Marie
like
reference?
Like maybe, oh yeah, Eva Marie, the red light. No, I thought it was going to be like a Tuesday cyber something crap.
Oh,
But
that would be a great idea.
yeah.
All right,
Talk
so
about
we
another big
have
event.
some pretty big shows coming up, obviously. We talked a little bit about last week, but we never really made any predictions or anything.
No, we left it predictionist just so we could come this week.
That's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
So
look at our predictions.
we're going to put our names on the line tonight and see how very little we know about wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah. And we can involve TJ on the prediction so then we know that we're better at him than
Better
he
than
is.
I am at it.
Better than he is about predictions.
So if you guys ever check out Reddit, there's been some super scoreboard things or whatever they're called that they've put on there. That it's a good way to track. It's just a fun way to fill out and be involved if you're at a party. But anyway, first match on the NXT TakeOver Dallas show is Elias Sampson versus Apollo Crews. Who do you guys got on that one?
I'm gonna go with Cruz.
Cruz.
All right, I think they're gonna have Sampson go over.
You think?
I think so.
They're pushing both hard right now, so that's a hard one. But I just think that in the long run, Cruz can develop more and has more space to develop and can do more than what he's already doing. So
I think there is a chance that might be a disqualification too.
Yeah.
He likes using that guitar.
Yeah. Could happen very easily.
Yeah, but they've already had Samson lose once on.
Yeah, they just had him lose
They just had
to
him lose.
Gargano. So that's
so
why I thought he would go over this time.
Well, it's just our
I guess we'll
predictions.
see.
Yeah.
All right. We have Baron Corbin versus the debut of Austin Aries in the ring in NXT. I think Aries has to go over. Don't you think? Although they're really building Corbin here.
He has to, yeah, Aries should go over, but for some reason, I feel like they're going to build Corbin.
The
like
balding
this.
Baron Corbin.
The balding Baron Corbin.
That's his gimmick now. But yeah, I think they've got to have Aries get a win here. I think.
I want to see Aries win. That's my prediction.
Okay, so that's your official pick.
Aries, yeah. But with my gut feeling, I feel like Corbin's going to win. But my prediction is Aries. Come
TJ?
on.
I kind of feel the same way because they pushed Corbin to the moon.
Yeah, like for them to push him to the moon and then have Aries come in on his first match.
But it's the shiny new toy syndrome.
It could
too.
also be the, let's get Aries over real big.
That's what I'm saying. It's the shiny new toy.
It could be either or.
I'm going with Aries.
I think that match will be a good indication of how they view Aries in the company, pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, so the NXT Tag Team title match, The Revival versus American Alpha. I think this is obviously American Alpha's time to go over. They've kind of confused me with the way they booked the tag team division in NXT before, but
I think it's also time for Alpha to take over. They've had a good run, but at the same time, nothing that's been like, oh man, this is awesome. It's never been for me. It's never
the Revival.
the Revival.
Yeah.
It's never been I'm glad they kept it. It's been oh man, I can't wait for the next time to see if Enzo and Cass is going to get it. So to me, Enzo and Cass.
Did they ever win it?
No,
I don't think so.
no. So for me, Enzo and Cass got me to pay attention to the situation. But there's nothing about them that's bad for me to not like them. But I think it is Alpha's. It's Alpha's turn to shine.
I agree. American Alpha.
Okay, we got 3 for American Alpha. All right. The women's title match, the slugfest, physical slobber knocker, Bayley versus Asuka. I think since my theory of Bayley coming to the main roster pretty much says Asuka's got to win this, I think.
I honestly think they're going to put Bayley over this time.
Really?
Yeah. It'll make her look strong.
They've made Asuka look like Brock Lesnar.
Exactly. Exactly.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, I mean, they have, but at the same time, like they were trying to make Nia Jax, and then they let Bayley choke her out. So who knows?
There's a big difference between Nia Jax and Asuka, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, there's
they were
no
both
reason
billed as
why Jax
monsters.
should not be billed as a monster. There's no way that Bayley should have choked her out. Something else should have happened. But I just don't see how Asuka doesn't go over.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Asuka.
I'm standing strong with Bayley.
TJ's going Bayley. All right.
So that's 2-1 Asuka.
All right. The semi-main event, Sami Zayn versus Nakamura. I think, man, that's tough. I think Nakamura's got to go over, but I think this is pretty much Sami Zayn's farewell in NXT as well. So I think he's going to put Nakamura over to leave.
Well, he's got to be...
That's 2 physical matches in a row, by the way.
Yeah, that's Nakamura one night, and then you got the Hall of Fame, and then you have to go in a 7-man clusterfuck for the IC titles. And ladders. That's horrific. But I think Nakamura's got to go over. He's got to.
It's Nakamura because Sami Zayn will be on the main roster for good after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's leaving.
There's a little extra. They give you these little extra questions on these sheets that you get on this Reddit sheet, and one of the questions is, will Sami Zayn cry after the match? Yes or no? And the main event, Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe. Again, this is one of those things where I think Finn's coming to the main roster, so I think Joe's gonna get the big win here.
Yeah. I think all the titles are changing.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a total sweep.
Do you think that he'll come out as the Demon? Because they've protected the Demon.
It all depends. He's came out as the Demon before against Joe. So who knows?
Yeah, but he won.
But he went over, yeah.
Yeah.
I see the point.
That's what I'm saying, though. I mean, maybe they don't. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's feeling comfortable enough to just have the Baylor Club and he doesn't need the demon, and then he goes and gets whooped.
They ask if you think there will be a Balor or Bullet Club appearance on Friday. I don't think so. I don't think that's coming Friday. No, I think they're going to hold off. Some people even said WrestleMania. I don't think they're going to do it there. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah.
There's a few other questions on this sheet. Will Triple H start the show standing in the middle of the ring? Yes or no?
Yes.
Always does.
Or
he's got to get his Lemmy voice going, and
I think there's no way that Triple H doesn't start the show, but it may not be in the middle of the ring.
do you think there will be any surprise appearances by any NXT alumni? Just for funsies, even.
I don't know.
What? You don't think so or no?
No.
All right.
I don't think so.
I mean, I think because they always, like, even with every single Big Divas match, they always seem to say, well, here's so and so ringside. I think they'll bring back the alumni Divas.
I mean, maybe they'll have Nakamura because they had Nakamura at the last.
You mean
takeover.
Hideo?
Yeah, Hideo.
Yeah. I think that might be good. That's a small venue though. It's only like a 3,000 seat venue.
Really?
Yeah. They're doing the convention center in Dallas. So, which that surprised me, but alright, so we're going to the road to WrestleMania here, and the match that everybody has been waiting for, has been building for weeks. It's the 5-on-5 Divas match. I'm telling you. I was watching Monday, and I saw 5 heels in the ring, and there's 4 faces, and I'm like, alright, this is the time when Stone Cold's music hits and he hits Stunner on all the heels. So someone's got to come out. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe Lita, maybe somebody. And they bring out Eva Marie. And so, yeah. Somehow she's booked as a face in this match.
Well, the thing is I think this story needs to play out because I think there's more to it. Because what's funny is supposedly Vince thinks she's ready, and Triple H doesn't. So Triple H doesn't want anything to do with it, and it was Vince's call. But I think it's going to play out, and she's going to end up costing the match
somehow.
She's going to keep acting heel, I think, because she acted overly friendly, and no one, if you noticed, cared,
bought into that,
or wanted anything to do with it.
I think she's just a piss poor worker, and she was seriously trying to be a face.
No, I don't think that.
I mean, can you imagine
anymore.
them trying to pair up Eva Marie and Roman Reigns? I mean, that would be nuclear heat.
I mean, honestly, if it was Eva versus Roman, they'd probably get Roman over finally.
That might be the one person that could put Roman over.
Eva get Roman over.
So, which way are you going?
I'm gonna go with Lana. Lana's team.
So team heel.
And it's gonna be Eva the costume.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I saw that. Is that a straight up or is that an elimination match?
Shit, I don't know.
I don't even care.
Most people's gonna be taking a piss during that match.
That's like
anyway.
the first match, though. Isn't
No,
it?
it's not. Because are you talking about WrestleMania? You're talking about the pre-show.
Well, it's the pre-show, yeah.
The pre-show is going to have the Rumble and.
No, they moved the Rumble to the main card. They announced that today.
Oh, they moved that to the main card today.
Yeah. All right, so we got the U.S. title match next. It's another great match that we're all looking forward to.
I mean, it's probably going to be a 5-star Matt Classic.
Oh yeah. Ryback versus Kalisto. You know, honestly, they did have a match for that tournament that wasn't that bad. So I know they can work, but
that's just a waste of Kalisto.
In my
mind, it really is.
It could be good.
It's a waste.
Could be good.
Who wins?
Kalisto.
Kalisto? You think?
Yeah.
I think they're going to put it on Ryback for some reason.
Oh God.
I hope not. Like not at all.
Well, I guess we will see. All right, so the last match on the pre-show is Usos and the Dudleys.
Well, I don't know what there is to say about it. It's Usos and the Dudleys. Like,
It's going to be a good match.
But who cares?
I care. I like the Dudleys.
It's going to be the same thing.
Either.
Did you see on Monday where the Dudleys were working like for Triple H? I think that would be an interesting role for them.
Yeah, like Triple H's thugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he and Bully Ray, well, not Bully Ray, but he kind of cut a promo like Bully Ray on Monday.
Supposedly, it's going to be Bully Ray, and Devon's going to go off and do his own thing.
Be Reverend Devon again?
No, he's going to go. He's going to go back to their wrestling school and.
Oh, okay.
Man, when I was in Florida, there was a couple of guys from that school down there. They weren't too bad at all. And they said everybody that's come out of that school's been really good.
Rusev came out of that school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's where.
He said,
Or did he? No, he came out of Booker's. Like Booker
In
T's.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. All right. So, the match they just moved in the main card, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, featuring the Big Show and everybody else.
I'm telling you, that's where the big surprise is. There's a thing today that says there's going to be a big return and a big surprise.
Is that why they moved it to the main card?
And I'm thinking that they moved it to the main card because there's going to be a big return in that Battle Royal. And I'm thinking it's going to be Cesaro.
All right, so name your final four.
Bray.
Oh, so Bray's in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the Wyatts are in it. I think Bray's going to
Okay.
win it all. I think it's going to come down to Bray and the other two, and they're just going to step over and eliminate themselves.
I think it'll be Big Show, probably Bray. I think Curtis Axel will be in there as one of the last ones.
Why?
Just for some reason. I don't know.
I do too.
I don't know
Just
why.
because he's been getting a push on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's been getting his butt handed to him.
Exactly, that's why.
Yeah. I mean, possible.
And then the fourth one, I really don't know.
Listen, guys, Zack Ryder is in the IC title match and has a good possibility of winning it. So
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Okay, speaking of the IC title ladder match, we have Ryder, Sin Cara, Stardust, Dolph Ziggler, Miz, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. And you think Ryder actually has a chance?
Yeah, because
Who are the people that legitimately have a chance to win?
I think Ryder does because supposedly not Triple H, but Vince is a fan of him right now.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
So you think Ryder? Who else has a legitimate shot? Obviously Owens.
I think Sammy, Owens, and Ryder.
If Sammy makes it,
I think Sammy has a real good shot.
Yeah, if Sammy
at it,
doesn't get
honestly.
the crap beat out of him.
Honestly, I think that's a good idea. That would be a good place to put it because then they could have him and Owens
yeah,
angle.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but a lot of people are saying, like, don't do it this early.
Yeah, but you know they hot shot everything.
Yeah.
Unless it's Rock and Cena.
Yeah.
And they built that for a year.
Yeah.
Twice.
So, all right, who's your official pick then? I'm saying Owens retains.
I want to say Owens retains too.
I want to say Sammy.
All right.
I really am.
So we've got Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. They finally made the match official this week. Like nobody knew it was coming.
Like everybody was like, "Oh man, didn't see that coming."
I think AJ Styles has to go over.
Yeah, it's AJ.
It's AJ.
At least
most
it's not
definitely.
Fandango.
Hey,
It's gonna
there's
be a good
nothing
match,
wrong with
though.
Johnny Curtis.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Johnny Curtis, but that's a crappy gimmick.
I mean, it's stupid. I mean, it was cool for a second. Everybody was down with it.
I think that they were being sarcastic and whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course.
All right, so do you think that match win is a pin or a submission?
I think it's that silly calf cutter submission that AJ's been doing.
So you think Jericho taps?
Yep.
He tapped in the one match they had.
Yeah. But I think they're trying to get over that phenomenal forearm.
He's gonna kick out of that. He's gonna kick out of the Styles Clash. He's
not going to do that Styles class. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, he's going to. And Jericho,
Karate chopping. He's not going to do that.
All right. Well, we all pretty much agree on AJ Styles. All right.
Oh yeah.
Just not how.
Just not how. Yeah. So we got the Epic Divas title match. For now, it's called the Divas title. We just heard today that they might be renaming that finally to and
No, supposedly it's official.
Yeah.
It's the women's division now, so it'll be a woman's title. Hopefully they don't make it look like a goddamn toy.
yeah.
Because
that's not the worst belt you've ever seen.
It's the ugliest thing I've ever
Like
seen.
that
in my
between
life.
that and the WWE version of the ECW belt, like
I didn't mind that.
It was better than the Divas belt. That Divas belt's just
Yeah.
That Divas
god-awful.
belt was just god awful.
What's
But at
your-
the same time, I think there should be some type of, like, a woman's type of feel to it. There
Yeah.
should be, like, some type of colored,
Keep it pinks and
colored
purples.
leathers. Some type of, like a purple leather.
okay. I
Like
could
a
see
nice,
that.
like a sweet, like purple leather.
okay.
You know?
I could see
What's your
that.
favorite title, like belt of all time?
Oh, the NWA television title, the red and silver that Arn Anderson had.
That's pretty.
That is
Goddamn
nice.
right, it's pretty.
I love the white strap with the icy title. I always have like that.
Oh, it's sweet. I also thought that the yellow IC title was cool, and the baby blue winged eagle that Warrior had was sweet.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought the European with the green strap was cool.
Yeah, that was nice. And I like the winged WWE title. With
I
the
like
big
that
strap.
one too.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so who wins the Divas title match for now?
That's tough. I'm gonna say Sasha because Snoop's there.
Yeah. I definitely think Snoop will be involved somehow.
I think so too.
I can't believe we're talking about Snoop Dogg on this podcast.
I can't. What you're telling me? Me personally, if Drew Carey's in that bitch, and Regis Philbin
And Pete Rose.
and Pete Rose,
It's just another celebrity
There's
name
no
they
reason-
can throw involved with
Yeah.
it.
there's
They'll
no
definitely
reason
do it.
why Snoop Dogg should
I
not
don't
be
have a
there,
problem with
and
it.
also stop Ric Flair from pulling some type of crap. I think that's what
Yeah.
it's going to be.
It's
and
better
Sasha's,
than talking about Fifth Harmony or whoever else is going to be there.
yeah.
So, okay, I think Charlotte will retain. Because I think they're going to open the door for Bayley to come the next night.
And take it?
No, I think they're going to have Bailey Sasha a big angle on the main roster because of the match they had on NXT. Those
Both of them.
matches.
All right,
Yeah.
so we got 2 Sashas and 1 Charlotte.
Yeah.
All right, so League of Nations versus New Day.
Oh my god. New Day. This is just crap for New Day. New Day's done all this for the year, and then like this is the crap they're handed. I think the only way that they could make this better is if somehow The Rock is their 4th partner.
I was going to ask about that. Do you think he'll be a 4th partner?
Like, imagine if he just came out and was just like think about it, a 4-way match. It's not even for the tag belts anymore.
No.
But a 4-way match, Rock comes out as a surprise. He comes out, hits the elbow, hits the rock bottom, hits the elbow. He's done. He works a max of 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Millions of people pop.
10 minutes worth of talk out of the New Day. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen.
Yeah.
If Rock is not involved in that match, what does he do?
The Usos.
You think? Because that's a pre-show
That's pre-show. Yeah, never mind.
You think he just comes out and says, "Hey, WrestleMania, blah blah blah. Smell what the Rock's cooking."
You think he smell what the Rock's cooking? You think he helps Roman?
That's the other thing I wondered if it would be.
No,
Roman.
because they're going to turn Roman heel on Monday night right afterward. So they're not going to waste that, I don't think.
I think the one match left in the Rock is him and Roman.
Yeah.
Because that's his family, and I think he'd love to put him over. So that that's why I think he might get involved with the Roman Reigns match.
That'd be crazy.
We'll
That'd be.
see.
I mean, if honestly, that would be nuts to finally get him over. You freaking bring in The Rock, like, come on.
But Reigns will be a heel though.
Yeah.
So, all right, Ambrose versus Lesnar. There's a chainsaw hardcore match.
I'm thinking Dean goes over.
Really?
Yeah, like who's going to be the big baby after
Mania.
Roman turns?
That's my point exactly. Is they're going to push him as the big baby face.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know who else. I mean, other than maybe Sami Zayn or
Nah, they're going to
New
push
Day.
him with the IC and leave them belts on the New Day. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, you have Eve Marie too. That's a big face.
We could put the company behind Eve Marie.
Well, they put the one pay-per-view behind her.
Oh, Fastlane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every commercial and every ad had her.
I think I'm being honest when I say there's only one thing that everybody wants to do behind her.
Okay, anyway. We got one for Ambrose. I say Lesnar's going to win.
Huh?
But barely.
What do you think, TJ?
Which one?
Ambrose versus Lesnar.
Oh, definitely Ambrose.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. Undertaker versus Shane, the Hell in a Cell match. Had that awesome spot on Monday where Shane got a fingernail jumping on him.
Caught him with a wrist and a
Yeah.
fingernail. I'm thinking Shane goes over, and I'm thinking that's the big reveal of the Bullet Club in Balor.
See, my theory has always been that Shane will lose, but he'll come out the next night and bring in the Bullet Club to retaliate.
But what does he have? What ground does he have to stand on?
He doesn't. The Undertaker doesn't have to take anything. He doesn't have to take a challenge at that point. It doesn't make any sense. You're right. That's when Finn Balor. That's when they're going to do the whole demon shit thing. They're going to have not do the demon on NXT and then do it for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And then help Shane over.
So you think Finn comes out as the demon for Mania?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. I mean, that would make sense against Taker for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't think Taker loses at Mania.
I mean, you got to think about it. How long has Shane known Taker?
Long time. His whole
building
life.
it up,
They've not even talked about that very much.
Why would they?
Exactly.
Why would they talk about it? Why would they talk about there's a chance that Shane could beat him and he's done. They don't want you to believe that. So there's part of me that thinks that Shane's going to win and retire Taker just because that way, and if somebody's there to help him, it's that doesn't make Taker look any less strong.
It doesn't matter. The streak's over.
Yeah, and the streak's over, so it's Shane beat me. It's not it's not like he's given that credit to Triple H. It's not like he's given that credit to Rock, Stone Cold, Vince McMahon. He's giving it to Shane. And as far as I know, him and Shane have been extremely close since they've been able to have a friendship.
And Shane's going to take the stupid bump in that match.
Oh my God, Shane's going to do something stupid.
Even if he does win, he won't be able to make it the next night.
No.
He'll have a broken neck. All right, so we have 2 for Shane and 1 for Taker. All right, the title match, Triple H versus Roman Reigns. I honestly don't have any idea. I think Reigns will win, but I don't know how.
I think Reigns wins, but I think it's just a ridiculous match.
I agree.
I mean, I don't.
And that's why I think you have to bring The Rock in for that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Triple H doesn't have the best of records when it comes to him closing out
that's true.
a WrestleMania. So the fact that they're going to have him do that with Roman Reigns, that's just so wishy-washy, and they don't know how they expect whenever he gets this title. I have no idea. No idea.
I seriously think they're going to let Roman Reigns go over, but I don't know how. And just to turn him heel so they can do the Ambrose angle.
Yeah.
All right, well, that takes care of WrestleMania. So we did kind of talk about the Global Cruiserweight tournament briefly last week, and this past week they announced that there's going to be a few more qualifiers, and it's going to be
at Evolve, Progress, right?
Yeah.
And Repro, in UK.
That's right.
The qualifying matches will be there, and then
they announced that they're going to tape it, kind of like Lucha Underground is, and air it over the course of the summer. So.
And they'll just preview it over like a time lapse thing. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that's 64. That's 64 stars.
Yeah.
You know, so that's not exactly a small tournament. So it'd be cool and smart for them to film the whole darn thing. Mm-hmm. So finally they can put it out on DVD when it's all over. But
they're not going to get half the matches.
Yeah.
No.
But Vince, though, he tapes everything. He tapes every house show. He tapes everything.
That's true.
Because the big fan that's ready for this wants to see everything. It's going to be hard to see everything.
Yeah.
But hopefully that makes that available.
Lucha Underground, they announced... Well, they didn't announce, but there's a rumor that they're going to be on Hulu soon.
Yeah, they should be on Hulu soon. And there's also going to be some random Lucha Underground just spot shows.
Okay. Yeah.
That I saw them announce.
Yeah, I saw that. They were at South by Southwest last week, weren't they?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. You got a match of the week?
Yeah, my match of the week was I forget what company it was, but it was Pentagon Jr. versus Chris Hero, and it was a in the words of JR, a slobber knocker.
Speaking of Chris Hero, he faces Zack Sabre Jr. this weekend. That'll be a fun match. If you can find it.
Yeah.
I've not had very much luck online lately with that. My match of the week, it was just uploaded to the WWE Network, I think today, actually.
Oh, yeah?
It was Raw number 459 on March 11th, 2002. I think it was the go-home show before Mania 18. The NWO, Hall, Nash, and Hogan versus Rock and Austin.
Oh, wow.
So if you've never seen Austin and Hogan in the ring together, there's your chance to see them wrestle. Do you happen to have one off the top of your head, TJ?
It's an old one. It's from the 70s.
Go ahead.
I just watched the other day Steve Wright versus Steve Gray.
Nice.
It was really good. It was from Britain, World of Sport.
Check that out. Also, the superstar to watch, to be on the lookout for, maybe you want to Google and check out.
Yeah.
I thought that would be a cool thing for us to talk about.
Yeah.
Me personally, if you haven't, TNA don't have much there in their roster, but they have some good stuff there. And if you haven't checked out Trevor Lee yet, make sure you do. He is their X Division champion right now. So make sure you Google him and check him out, because he's my pro wrestler to watch, I guess you would say.
Speaking of TNA, Drew Galloway, their champion, is teaming up with Johnny Gargano this weekend at Evolve.
Yeah, he still works there.
Yeah,
I mean, he still can.
Be exciting.
But do you have a superstar that people should know about? I mean, if you're not thinking of anybody and you can't think of anybody offhand, like, they need to know about Zack.
Zack Sabre Jr.?
Yeah,
he's going to be in the Global Cruiserweight, probably.
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely check out Zack Sabre Jr. I think he's fighting Will Ospreay this weekend, too.
That's also someone
Yeah.
that is real tough and needs to be checked out. I think I'm going to put some words in your mouth for you, TJ, but someone that just actually worked this guy, Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, he's really, really good.
Yeah, there's been some people saying that you put on a clinic. The word was a clinic with Cedric Alexander at Savage in the lower part of West Virginia. How was that match?
It was a lot of fun, really. I thought me and him meshed really well. We had a really good match. We had no problems, no little hiccups or anything.
Yeah, now I personally got to watch this match on his phone, and I'm going to try to get the footage from him so we can put a link onto this podcast so people can check it out. Because quite honestly, for it being just in a gym, like it's good pro wrestling. So you can't deny it. So if you haven't seen Cedric Alexander, also Google him too, and I'm sure TJ will back me up on that.
Absolutely.
You got a Hall of Fame speech you're looking forward to?
Whoever is inducting Snoop Dogg,
Oh, okay.
dude, that's gonna be.
Probably Sasha.
Why would Sasha get it?
Because they're cousins.
But so what? Why would Sasha get it?
If they can keep Michael Hayes under an hour, that'll be a miracle.
Well, you got to think. You got New Day going into Michael P.S. Hayes, so you've got to at least have a good 45 minutes to an hour. But really, I feel bad for Sting because it's got to be Flair, because I have a feeling he's going to tell stories and and cry and do all that craziness. But I think it's cool. It's cool to finally see Sting go, and I think that will be the best.
Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out the podcast. If you haven't done so already, give us a nice rating on iTunes. That'll help us out. That'll help get the word out. Do you have any lasting words you want to say, Tim?
Just remember, it's pro wrestling, so watch it and enjoy it.
Don't flip out over Eva Marie.
Yeah, Eva Marie, biggest heel in the world right now. Thanks
right,
for
guys.
being here, TJ Phillips.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
And April 9th, Marietta, Ohio for Remix Pro Wrestling. Check it out if you haven't checked out that local promotion.
Peace.